Create a fast-paced video for YouTube about what if the Earth stops spinning for 5 seconds. At this exact moment, the Earth is spinning at more than 1,600 kilometers per hour at the equator. We don't feel it because everything around us is moving at the same speed. The atmosphere, the oceans, buildings, cars, and even our bodies are all part of this massive rotation. But what if suddenly, the Earth stopped spinning for just 5 seconds, and then started again? At first, 5 seconds sounds harmless, it's shorter than a blink of an eye. But when it comes to planetary motion, 5 seconds can change everything. The instant the Earth stops rotating, the planet itself freezes, but everything on its surface does not. Due to inertia, anything not firmly attached to the ground continues moving eastward at the planet's original rotational speed. At the equator, that speed is about 465 meters per second, faster than the speed of sound. This means that people, cars, buildings, trees, oceans, and even the air would be violently flung eastward. Cities near the equator would experience the worst effects. Skyscrapers would not simply fall, they would be ripped apart as their upper sections continue moving while their foundations suddenly stop. Humans would be thrown through the air at supersonic speeds. No one could stand or hold on to anything. The force would be overwhelming and survival in exposed areas would be nearly impossible. The atmosphere would keep moving as well. The air rushing across the surface at incredible speeds would create global shockwaves. Winds faster than any hurricane ever recorded would tear across continents, flattening forests and stripping the land bare. The sound alone would be deafening, a planet-wide sonic boom. The oceans would not stop either. Massive walls of water would surge eastward, creating tsunamis thousands of meters high. These mega-tsunamis would crash into coastlines, swallowing cities and reshaping entire continents in seconds. Islands would disappear. Coastal regions would be erased from the map. Meanwhile, the Earth's magnetic field would experience sudden instability. Although 5 seconds is short, the abrupt stop could cause fluctuations that disrupt satellites, GPS systems, and global communications. Power grids would fail almost instantly. Now let's talk about gravity. Gravity itself would not disappear, but the centrifugal force caused by Earth's rotation would. Normally, this force slightly counteracts gravity, especially near the equator. Without it, everything would suddenly feel heavier. Objects would press harder against the ground, adding stress to already collapsing structures. At the poles, the effects would be less dramatic but still catastrophic. Objects there move much slower due to Earth's rotation, but the shock waves from the atmosphere and oceans would still reach them. No place on Earth would be safe. After exactly 5 seconds, the Earth begins spinning again, instantly returning to its original speed and direction. But now the problem reverses. The planet accelerates beneath the debris-covered surface. Anything not firmly anchored gets whipped once more, this time in the opposite relative motion. Surviving structures would suffer additional damage. Loose debris becomes deadly projectiles, flying across the landscape at extreme speeds. The oceans, already in chaos, would surge again, creating secondary waves that collide with the first. These collisions would amplify destruction, flooding deep inland regions that had never seen the sea before. The atmosphere would be thrown into complete disorder. Pressure systems would collapse. Jet streams would break apart. Global weather patterns would be destroyed in an instant. Storms would form everywhere, and temperatures would fluctuate wildly. Earthquakes would ripple across the planet. The sudden stop and restart would stress the crust, triggering massive seismic activity. Volcanoes could erupt as magma chambers destabilize. Entire regions would crack open, releasing lava and toxic gases. Even Earth's orbit around the sun could be slightly affected. While 5 seconds wouldn't knock the planet out of orbit, the internal stress and redistribution of mass could cause long-term changes in tectonic movement and rotation stability. Life as we know it would not recover quickly. Most large animals, including humans, would not survive the initial event. Ecosystems would collapse, plant life would struggle as soil is stripped away, and sunlight patterns are disrupted by atmospheric dust. Satellites in orbit would continue moving normally, but many would be lost due to communication failures and debris collisions. Modern technology would effectively be reset to zero. In the days following the event, the planet would look unrecognizable. Coastlines would be redrawn, continents would be scarred, the sky would be darkened by dust, ash, and water vapor, potentially triggering a short-term global cooling effect. Even though the Earth only stopped for 5 seconds, the damage would last for thousands of years. Civilization would not just be damaged, it would be erased. This scenario shows how finely balanced life on Earth truly is. The planet's rotation is not just a background detail of existence, it is one of the fundamental reasons oceans stay where they are, air moves gently instead of violently, and life can exist at all. 5 seconds. That's all it would take to turn a living world into a broken one. Settings. Use appropriate media. Use YouTube audio library only.